Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate studio. With me today is John McTavish from the Pastani studio. How you doing, John?
Good man, we're past the NFL draft, so this is what I call the no man's land of sports, where it's just golf and MLB and the NHL playoffs, which obviously is going to appeal to a lot of people. But
Yeah.
well, Formula One, I guess I got Formula One this weekend, so that's
Sure.
exciting. But
Is Max still winning every race?
of course he is. Yeah,
Nice.
it's like and not only is he winning the race, but like he's winning the race by like 35 seconds or 30, like it's such an absurd number, and
And
it's every race.
setting like the fastest lap on the last lap, all that kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
And
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
So
Because he
yeah,
can.
yeah,
Because he's so
exactly.
he's so fu- and I mean the funny thing is, of course, is that his teammate, who's driving presumably the exact same car,
Right.
is not even competitive compared to where he is.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So today we are talking about the Don Pepin Garcia 20th anniversary limited edition. The cigar is a Toro Extra 6.5 inch by 52. Comes out of the My Father factory in Nicaragua. The wrapper is Nicaraguan Habano 2000. Binder and filler both from Nicaragua. The price point is $40, and the cigar was released in August of 2023. So with all that out of the way, John, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
So overall, the flavor experience was kind of above average for me. Started out with some sweet vegetal notes and sweet wood, a little bit of creaminess with light plus spices in the retrohale, a little bit of graham cracker. Uh, my impression, I was very shocked the first third because I've been smoking DPG and hopefully I didn't put in my notes more than 20 years because that would make me look like an idiot. But close to 20 years, like I have some blue DPGs going back, I want to say 17 years. And that is not what I was expecting. I was expecting like a pepper blast, a bomb, and instead I got really, really light, nuanced, quiet. So I was like, "Am I smoking the right cigar here?" Second, third, sweet creaminess, a little bit of graham cracker again, wooden spices, kind of a mild dry wood in the post draw, and that was kind of the profile for the second third. So pleasant, but not really super dynamic for me. And then last third, again, creamy baking spices, a little bit of baking spice and wood on the post draw, and then a little bit of dryness in the palate, some subtle fruit sweetness kind of coming into the retrohale, which is interesting, and then some mild earthiness present by the halfway point. Burn was excellent, like razor sharp all the way through, and draw was exactly perfect. So, um, you know, above average. Not what I expected. What about you?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted cedar and then a wave of a minced black pepper that rushed in. Pepper quickly mellowed, and then some earth joined a bit later. And then as the cigar progressed, the earth steadily increased while the pepper steadily decreased. And then the final third saw the toast level became pretty heavy. Um, I thought the cigar had a nice start, had a good mix of flavors, but as the earth started increasing in the second third, the profile became average kind of the rest of the way. And overall, it's not a cigar I'd really return to as the flavor profile wasn't really intriguing after that first third. And then add in this really high price point, and it just makes it an easier decision to pass on it. I did have some burn issues, a little bit wavy
Wow.
throughout, and the cigar went out on me twice, so
Oof.
not great. So I think we've kind of been experiencing that where, hit or miss, where like from
Yeah.
my father, where like someone will get the bad cigar, right? It's like you can't really consistently get everybody to have the great construction, but I don't think that the burn issues, because they were past the second half of the cigar, that they really affected anything. It was already
Mhm.
on its downward trend in the beginning of the second third. So all right, getting into the scores, John, you were the top scorer at 6.1. I gave it a 5.8, so real close. How'd that 6.1 match up for you?
Yeah, that matches up exactly where I'd expect it to be. Perfect construction with an above average flavor profile. Of course, at a 6-1, we don't factor price into the score, but even without the price, that's too low for me to be something I'd want to revisit. I'd need it to be at least 6.5, and if you factor in the price, kind of got to be closer to the 7 mark. What about
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, my 5.8 matches up well. I mean, we scored at the same flavor wise. I just had the burn issues, which kind of knocked
Right.
it down. So we were kind of right on par with each other. Um, yeah, man. I think you and I always go back to the same comparison with this brand, right? 100 años at at a low price of $13
It's a
compared
steal
to
at
all these
$13, honestly.
high-priced cigars that are not really scoring well. So
Yep.
it just makes you scratch your head thinking like, they did such a great thing here at this low price point. Now you have these anniversaries and, $40, $60, and it's just not a experience that really says, if you don't even have to think about whether the price is a issue for you,
Yep.
they didn't do their job, right? I understand once you get to a certain level, it doesn't really matter. You're never going to be able to achieve value at a high price point. At $40, you got to make somebody think about it, right? So it just didn't happen here.
I kind of liken it to maybe not a high end restaurant experience, but certainly like a luxurious restaurant experience where like you need to bring that, like it can't just be the packaging, right? The service. You actually have to deliver the flavor. And like I said, I was very surprised. I mean, it's a big cigar, so you maybe can't do a big flavor bomb in that format. But for Don Pepin Garcia, I was expecting a really heavy, feisty, spicy cigar because that's what DPG has always been for me. In fact, I bet the DPGs I've still got in my humidor are probably still pretty peppery.
Yeah.
So they went in a different direction. I don't know, like you said, I don't know why when you can do the 100 años and I mean, I wouldn't call it a masterpiece, but it's a very, very good cigar. They did a very good job of that. So they're capable of blending something with lots of complexity, lots of layers. Why can't it be like that? I don't get it. Like you obviously can taste the difference because you blended that and you
Yeah.
must be able to go, man, this is really good. And then taste this and go, this is not as good.
Yeah.
Maybe they disagree. I don't know. But
Exactly.
$40, yeah, it's going to be a no for me, dog.
Yep. Yep. Like an interior kind of restaurant experience. Let's say if you're going to a steakhouse, if you're ordering the steak and the sides separate, that's when you have to decide, is there value here? But when you're ordering the steak and it already comes with the sides, you're like, this is whatever. It could be whatever, and you're going to be kind of okay with it, right?
Yep.
So once you kind of change that that kind of experience, you have to deliver something to make people feel okay about it. So,
And I would almost say that having bought quite a number of the 100 now, I would probably pay $22 to $24 for that cigar, and I would be okay with that. Like I feel like it's experiential enough to support that.
okay.
So yeah. Anyway,
For all of you guys that are buying 100 for cheap and they start raising the prices, you can thank John McTavish next time that occurs.
sorry
So,
guys,
there
my
you go.
bad, my bad.
As soon as you read that my father was raising prices on it, you're good to go. All right,
John
wherever you
at
catch this video, be sure to
developingpalace.com.
like, subscribe, and check out the full written review on the website, developingpalace.com. Follow us on the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
Limited edition.